Here is how to use the Geogebra 3D app on an iPad to view some of my 3D models of Schwarz Lanterns in augmented reality. So I have here the Geogebra 3D app open, and currently it doesn't have a document open in it, so I will open a document and I'm going to search here for one of my documents. I've made a few which have Schwarz, SCHWARZ, as in the title. And the one I'm going to choose is the Schwarz Lantern Unwrap, this one here. So that should be publicly available. And you can see that it's a model of a Schwarz Lantern. See the Mathologer video for a little bit more information on this. And it's one that I can change the number of sides on the polygon at the end. I can change the number of bands. And you'll notice that there's a rectangle which gives us the size of the unwrapped Schwarz Lantern. Right, so that's just in normal Geogebra 3D. Down the bottom right there is a augmented reality button, AR. And what that does, if you're on a device that can handle AR, in this case it's an iPad, it will detect the ground, give you a little square, and you can place it and use the pinching action to rotate and move around and resize. So there, we've done that, and now we have a Schwarz Lantern that we can walk around, and we can set it to be animated. And while it's doing that, I can change the number of sides on the polygons. So this is one with 7 sides and 2 bands. And you'll notice that this one, the height doesn't change terribly much. The rectangle and the cylinder are almost the same. If I go in and have a very close look, you can see they're slightly different, but not by a lot. So using the Geogebra 3D, we can investigate this. Now I'm going to increase the number of bands, and you'll see that with more bands, the expansion of the unwrapping motion is a lot more pronounced. It's much more obvious. That's because we get more of that concertina type effect. I can change the number of sides, reduce that down to 4. And now the Schwarz Lantern unwraps to something that's taller than me. If you don't like the colours, you can change the colours, make the red a lot darker, change the blue to a red or a green, and so you can get all sorts of different effects if that's what you want to play around with. Now I think I can also cause this to crash if I give it too many to worry about. I have just made it have 60 bands. And it's as tall as my 2-story house, and it wraps all the way down. Geogebra really isn't happy with this, or my iPad isn't happy with it. So I'm going to leave that there. I'll reduce the number of bands back to something reasonable. But anyway, that's there. It's on the geogebra.org website. You can access it from within the Geogebra 3D iPad app, which is what I'm using here. I believe it will also work on an iPhone, and I think the Android version will also do the augmented reality. If you can't do the augmented reality, you can just investigate it in the 3D version, but then you can't walk around, or in this case, you can make one that's large enough to go inside of it. Right, so you can investigate it from as many angles as you like through the magic of augmented reality. So I hope you enjoy having a look at this, investigating it yourself. I will put up another short video on how you can put your own GeoGebra 3D apps into this augmented reality mode, because I think it's a lot of fun. All right, see you later.